Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
You got my message?
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Grey. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1. Tina must be over the moon about Johnson. You've been living alone here.
Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates, señor. May I see your invitation, please? Gracias, señor. Enjoy the party.
All right there.
How is it going?
It's the damnedest thing, to be sure, like a Golden Age detective.
Tamara Vidal. I'm here for the tour, it seems.
Ah, yes. Miss Vidal. My apologies. I didn't recognize you. Let me sign you in.
Luther? Burnwood's flying solo. I want all eyes on her. Let's see what she does. And Luther, redeploy the birds and key in on the party area. We're spread too thin. Too many blind spots. Anyone as much as sneezes in the wrong direction, I want to know about it.
There, all done. And I see your tour guide is none other than Gabriel Vargas, this state's chief winemaker. Well, this is a rare privilege. You and Yates.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal, away from the crowd.
Mr. Yates. Yeah, I got your message. You mind telling me what I'm...
Nothing quite spoils a party like your guest's inexplicable
Yeah.
drop dead.
Do
In
I
fact, a
know
couple of
him?
spots come to mind. On the tour or after. Stand by. So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who exactly is this burn?
It's a nice gesture, but heuristic, wouldn't you say?
But if I'm going to be one of these heralds of yours, you need to start letting me in on a few things. Okay. So who's this fool guy?
I'm more of a beer man myself, but if Gates wants to bring the heralds closer together and play the modern boss,
No problem. I just never framed an urban legend before. Very post-truth. Yeah, I like it.
He is Edward's closest legal advisor. Not even Thomas Frost refused to talk. I think Yates is at the top of the list.
So, how do you feel about Burnley?
How do you feel? Even our friends don't tell us that. But it's probably rotten. How is she fit to be a herald? But on the other hand, people defect all the time, and she's the most certain qualified.
Johnston knows what he's doing.
To be taller.
Changed her hair. That's still Tamara Vidal.
He had all the pundits shaking in their boots a few years back. What was that party called?
Future Federation. Kind of a crypto-fascist movement promoting meritocratic corporatocracy with a splash of transhumanism to lure in the Silicon Valley types.
Sharp dresses, though.
At Pax Mundus, we did a report about the geopolitical ramifications.
we doing here, Dexy?
Monumental record.
A lot of fancy suits there.
Really, I don't want to hear it.
Why do you have
Hard currency will just have to
What are we
CEO of Kronstadt. I dare say congratulations are in order.
Nice day for it, isn't it?
Okay.
Hello, and welcome to the Yates Winery.
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
One of the most gifted...
You asked me. The Constant must have lost his mind. Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of us?
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes, yes it was.
Hey, you get out of here right now.
Man, you're in all sorts of trouble.
Hey, you! Huh? What about doing your job?
Hey, talk to me. What's happening?
I just saw this guy going into this place. He's not allowed to.
Now leave it to a real man. Sir, you are trespassing. Julio! Stop right there, motherfucker! Stand still. Don't move. You.
Dynasty.
We'll meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy.
One of the most gifted surveillance specialists ever to graduate. He's one of our...
Have you never heard of personal space?
You asked me. The Constant must have lost his mind. Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of us?
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive. That was a bit rude.
Yeah?
Senor Vargas?
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
As if I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on his bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is ripe for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes to taste, Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
You think they're talking about us?
Oh, no, come on. I let...
Oh.
Tough luck on that trade, eh?
Be careful. If you bang those gray caps, we'll all get shit for it.
You don't have to treat me like the new guy just because a bunch of rich people are watching.
Ay,
Oye,
este hombre sí no tiene la menor idea de lo que está hablando. Para hacer la bandeja.
I'd say they're paying about as much attention to us as we pay to the
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here. Now, let's see. Lovely inky black color. Good size, large and firm. Shades brown. Excellent.
This area seems clear. We're moving on.
Traffic here. What's going on? Are we in danger? Coming up empty. He's gone. This guy is clearly trouble. But he's happy at times. We know who to look for. We know what he can do. Be prepared.
Door.
Slow down now. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, will you, Ramon? I have a charge to do.
Will do.
I was an attorney for 4 decades.
Hey there. Ah, my fellow wine lovers. Hello. Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the delay, but the Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So, how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else. Full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, a trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to a vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol, in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about this device? Grape presser, was it?
That is correct, senor. After primary fermentation, the mass is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add, grape stomping, the iconic practice of crushing grapes with your bare feet, is historically rare and mostly a tourist gimmick. But you are most welcome to try. Imagine you're a grape.
Thanks.
I'm not sure I've seen you before. Your amigo is a real piece of work, huh? Tonto. You have a learning disability? Con el puto cabrón. Don't shit on yourself. Remember that. What a stupid guy. You really think that I'm stupid? I'm getting help. Follow me. These are busy times.
Yo, what's up?
In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So, how do you like Argentina?
Like everyone else. Full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to a vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol, in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now,
I have a question. Perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about this grape crusher?
Well, as the name implies, it crushes the steamed grapes into a thick pulp or must by a powerful rotating cylinder. She is one of the most important appliances in our production pipeline.
Have you had any workplace accidents?
What? Fall into the vat and get crushed to a pipe? You'd have to be a bona fide idiot. Waste of space if you ask me.
Yes, well, fortunately, we have had none of that. So if there's no further questions... Huh? Esta mierda keeps happening to me.
Damn it.
I'm wicked smart, and yet I find myself in these situations all the time, just... Oh.
Disculpe, señor. You don't have the right clearance. Can't let you pass.
Miss Kensington. Diana Burnwood. We met in the Black Pyramid.
Ah, yes, the Herald. You're new too, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, man.
I suppose we're both getting the lay of the land.
Suppose so. How are you settling in as head of Dimsby Group?
All I managed so far is redecorate the house. You know I was in the building.
Sure you don't got something on you? Nothing gets past me better, Tim. All right, I'll go. Go on.
Providence is changing. You're in simple part of that training.
Hey? What was that noise?
Hey, yo, partner. If you want to come through, I'm gonna need to pat you down. That's good. Keep those arms there. Don't move. If I find something, I'm gonna crucify you. Okay, everything seems to be in order here. Hey, yo, get to stepping, Holmes.
I don't know. Probably keep something weird inside. Weird? Like how? All my clients have kept something weird in their safes, especially when it's a basement safe. Basement safes are where you keep the juicy stuff. I see.
Don't
Hey,
you remember?
I can always try and guess the passcode. It's never hard. Usually
This isn't going away, my love. It falls on me as constant to protect Providence against all threats, even his bad decisions.
So let's treat this like a court case. Say Burnwood is a material witness to the prosecution and you need to get rid of her. Walk me through your strategy.
Best course of action is blackmail. I've called in one of the firm's junior partners to dig up some dirt. If Burnwood has a weakness, we will find it.
If not,
then Corvo gets to earn his 7 figures a year. Burnwood suffers an accident, convincing but not too convincing, and the blame falls on her rogue assassin with a whimsical M.O.
that might fool the head, but not
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, God! Help!
Puta, give it up. Let me...
Hey, you can always try and guess the passcode. It's never hard. Usually it's the firstborn's birthday or the year they were married. And since the Yateses don't have any kids...
That simple, huh?
Only one way to find out.
Don't you remember? It was a huge scandal. One of those whatever games.
Doesn't ring a bell. Don't.
This isn't going away, my love. It falls on me as constant to protect Providence against all threats, even his bad decisions.
So let's treat this like a court case. Say Burnwood is a material witness to prosecution and you need to get rid of him. Walk me through your strategy.
Best course of action is blackmail. I've called in one of the firm's junior partners to dig up some dirt. If Burnwood has a weakness, we will find it.
If not?
Then Corvo gets to earn his 7 figures a year. Burnwood suffers an accident. Convincing, but not too convincing. And the blame falls on her rogue assassin with the whimsical M.O.
That might fool the Herald, but not Edward. He could even be using her to test your loyalty.
Yes, that is the crunch.
Perhaps we're looking at this the wrong way. Perhaps it is less about the witness and more about putting together just the right jury.
What are you thinking?
The Herald. You said so yourself. They lost plenty of colleagues to Burnwood and her cohort. I am sure they would agree to back your story with Edward, if properly nudged. Say, by a crackerjack trial lawyer with a knack for stirring monologue. This would even strengthen their fealty to you as constant. Nothing commands loyalty like culpability.
Yes, I like it. I like it profoundly. I will get right to work on my closing statement. Thank you, my love. I truly would be lost without you.
And don't you forget it.
Okay.
Well,
Mr. Edwards, Don Yates. I have received your letter. I merely called to express my regrets that you were not able to make it to the party. Rest assured that I will extend our new herald the warmest of welcomes. A most shrewd and sagacious move on your part, bringing her into the fold. Hey, you! Excuse me. You! Where do you think you're going? Hey, sir!
Well, I'm fairly certain he was a handyman in the PA.
Mr. Edwards, Don Yates. I have received your letter. I merely called to express my regrets that you were not able to make it to the party. Rest assured that I will extend our new herald the warmest of welcomes. A most shrewd and sagacious move on your part, bringing her into the fold. I have the utmost confidence that Miss Burnwood will prove a valuable addition to the group. Feel free to call me at your leisure. Have a good day. Machine? Since when do I get the machine? He can't be serious. He just can't. It's unseemly.
How many times will you reread that thing before you believe your own eyes, darling?
Well, I'm fairly certain he was a handyman.
Mr. Edwards, John Yates. I have received your letter. I merely called to express my regrets that you were not able to make it to the party. Welcomes. A most shrewd and sagacious move on your part, bringing her into the fold. I have the utmost confidence that Miss Burnwood will...
a good day.
Machine? Since when do I get the machine? He can't be serious. He just can't. It's unseemly.
How many times will you reread that thing before you believe your own eyes, darling? Or are you trying to scare the letters away?
Just listen to this. I am making a new addition to the Herald team. Diana Burnwood, former ICA. Please consider her my representative.
At your celebration, yours truly, Arthur Edwards. Yes, we've been over this, Dawn.
Can you believe it? This is the woman who waged bloody war on Providence. She is involved in the deaths of countless heralds and operatives, including Ken, our friend Valentina. Has Edwards lost his faculties? This woman will surely be our downfall.
This woman cleared his path to the top. Is it any wonder that he wants to keep her close?
The partners. You don't think he...
Immaterial, darling. Why don't we take a stroll? The air will do you good.
Yes. I suppose you're right.
We'll figure this out, Dawn. You and I. We always do.
What's going on? I feel horrible.
Excuse me?
Hey, Universal Soldier! Hey, you heard me? Hey, you! Got it, culo! I'm not telling you again.
Doesn't ring a bell. So, Mrs. Yates was a career diplomat.
Oh, yes. An international superstar.
Go ahead. They're just for decoration anyway.
Very cool, though. I was third in the line of succession after Robert scaring off. Former chair Hello,
of the
sir.
Applied Science Division at Caltech with a reputation.
Okay.
They made their mark. The odds.
You keep catching the twinkle of that lady's diamond, or is it just me?
"47?
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the olive grove at sunset. One last tango, 47. How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know. I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin. Transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.